You mentioned the junior markets. What are your thoughts on the micro market? I think the minister the last time set at, what was the deadline? Was it April?
April of this year, she said.
April this year? Wow, that's quite soon. We're in February now.
Let me tell you, anything that's going to drive capital cannot hurt. I will always have favor with me, because money in my bank account that's doing nothing doesn't benefit the country to the extent it stays in my bank account. My money leaving my bank account and going into a productive venture benefits a lot more people. And for too long, we've been a country of savers. And you see now, invest in tech route now, but now we need to push that forward. So to the extent, I can tell you this story. So when we're doing Spur Tree, which was my deal, I mean, I want to say my deal. I think a lot of people may think, oh, I worked on it. No. It took me 10 years to get the Spur Tree IPO from conception to actual deal.
Wow.
I knew the people, or I cold called the people. I built a relationship, we get along well. Me and some of them fall out fine, not the ones you see, but other persons. And that deal was Ryan Strachan. There's no question. So when I say it's my deal, that's what I mean. When we're doing the raise for them, there were a series of transactions before. I won't get into specifics of it. But if you look at the shareholder list at the time of the IPO, some of that you'd consider as private equity, right? Now, those persons, just by virtue of it listing from when they had put money in, would have made multiples on their cash in Spur Tree. The thing is, though, the capital, so I'm a capital markets advocate. I would describe myself as that. I'm not a retail investor advocate or institution. I'm a capital markets advocate. Because capital markets create wealth. Equity capital markets create wealth. Okay? Had there been a micro market at the time, as Spur Tree could have said, we need $10 million so we can go from a blender, right, to have a little office and produce these products.
Yeah.
You may have found Spur Tree would have been able to come to market 5 years earlier. Maybe not because they got the capital eventually, but you ask yourself, how many other Spur Trees are out there that would need $10 million to propel themselves forward?
That's true.
So the micro market is great because it gives more of these companies the opportunity. You might put 50 grand in a company in a micro market, and by the time they go on the junior market, it worth 10 million. Because you're literally getting the opportunity to be an early stage investor. So a micro market cannot hurt. You can only win from that, because you're thinking about it. You lose a 50 grand. I mean, all right, well, it's not like, they're not mean. I'm not saying mean generally. Like $50,000 does not go as far as it could. I mean, I'm not going to say you want to throw away money, but you could lend your cousin and him dash you the money, and you can't find him, or you can't follow up with him because it's your family, right? Or you can take it by 4 tire, put in a taxi for somebody, and the man crash the car, and then you have the same issue as well. So it's still an avenue for wealth creation.
And I think with stocks, it's hard to just lose that 50 grand. Like, you see the price going down, there are times where you can sell or so on. So it's not like you lose all of it. If you want to sell 10% down, you sell.
Yeah, exactly. Stock market is, the day I heard of the stock market and I realized what it was love at first sight. Because I cannot believe there's a vehicle to make money. Nobody needs to know I have a stake in this thing if I'm not in the top 10. And all of these people work for me, and I don't need to know them. I don't need to listen to their problems.
Amen.
And I can just be passive. Yeah. But what's better? I don't know what's better. Some people would say they want to wake up 8 o'clock every morning and sweat up and all that. That's great. Got more power to you.
Yeah.
But for my capital, if that can work for me while I work on other things, it's nothing better, man. If you make money once, it's only if you're fool, you're going to lose everything, and there's not many fools out there. So, I think I welcome the steps. I think it's, and I mean, everybody knows where I am politically, but the government, Jamaica Labour Party introduced the stock market, introduced the junior stock market, introduced all the divestments you see. I know about to introduce the micro market. It's just consistent with with the party's ideology. It's simple as that. It's in down to brass tacks. That's the reality. It's not me being political, but Jamaica divestment, Wigton divestment, Mavis Bank, NCB, Carib Cement, and several others I can't remember, all done by JLP. So it's not coincidental, it's just standard practice.